morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Wednesday, May 14th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Vision Sports Management. Shout outs to my boy John Boy Belton. You can follow him on Facebook, Instagram. Again, my brother John Boy Belton, Vision Sports Management. Shout outs to the sponsor. Top of the top to everybody out there, man, moving around, going to school, going to work. Coming back from vacation, going on vacation, doctor's appointment, court, wherever you're going. Please make it there safe. I hope everybody's blessed and appreciated and thankful every day that they wake up because life is short. So, shouts to everybody that's out there moving around, man. Safe travels. Um, you probably wondering why am I not doing my morning chop ups? It's cause I'm trying to catch up with this boxing, so just need to catch up with it. The morning chop up still exists, but I need to catch up with this boxing. Um, Cause it's I just need this. When I look at a lot of my content, it's just a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on. So y'all about to see me just like, really be out here grinding. I'm supposed to be on StreamYard for some reason. They said today it was gonna be up. I don't know. I'm gonna try to come back here later and see if it's on. But it's all good. So, we have the press conference tomorrow. William Zepeda, Shakur Stevenson. Once again, they did what they did to me. Once again, but we're gonna fix that today. Or at least try to. Because one thing about me, I can't be denied. I'm no duck zone. I ain't ducking nothing. So we gonna fix it. So we gonna get into this boxing talk. So let's go. Right? So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Tay, I see you. Josh Henderson. It's just crazy with the credentials, Tay. Let me tell you something, right? Before I get to this boxing. And I say this all the time. They gotta stop picking channels just because they popular. Because they got a lot of subscribers. Because just because you have a lot of subscribers doesn't make you the shit. A lot of us, we do our content from at home. For the real for the real content creator, we do this either at home or we're in a boxing gym or we're walking around in the streets, talking to these fighters. And we spend a lot of time on what we're doing. And it's kind of annoying when our work is not being acknowledged and being respected. And there's no disrespect to the people who are getting in there. A lot of them are getting in there because they building relationships with people, and that's cool. But I don't always like having to go through somebody to build a relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool sometimes. But a lot of times you want to feel like, I got me in here. There's nothing wrong with a little help, but you want to feel like you got yourself in there. So, when you just feel like your work ain't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people who do these credentials, they don't really know what, some of them, not all, some of them really don't, I don't think they know what they're looking at. And the first couple applications, it's almost like a job. When you're being hired, they're gonna get who's qualified for the job, right? Who has more experience. But sometimes you gotta give a person a shot. Hey, all right, I'm gonna give you a shot. And that's all we be needing. And I think sometimes the media has, the people that's in charge of the credentials have to be reminding of that. They have to be reminding of that, especially for us that work hard. Now, once again, I'm not downing anybody, but it is what it is. It gets a little, it gets a little annoying at times. That's basically what I'm saying. You know, I spoke about this before with them and how they do. And they just gotta, they have to find ways to, they gotta find ways to step it up. You know what I'm saying? That's either here or there, but it is what it is. Um, so we got William Zepeda, Shakur Stevenson going down July 12th, which they probably won't have me in that neither, but we gonna work on that because I want in on everything. If it has anything with New York, I don't care if it's Barclays, I don't care if it's the Garden, I don't care if it's Central Park, I don't care if it's the top of the Empire State Building. I want in. We gonna fix that though. Oh, so the two guys that's left at 35, William Zepeda, Shakur Stevenson. But you guys would probably say there's more guys left at 35. I don't know. I don't even pay attention to them. I don't even know what's really going on at 35 like that. I know Tevin Farmer to me is still a impact player, which I want to see him get an opportunity. I'm going to touch more based on who I would probably like to see him in there with, right? I'm a fan of William Zepeda. I like dude. I like William because William comes to fight. The question that was asked to me yesterday when I was on my brother smoke session is who am I going for and what do I think Shakur do? And we all know what the problems that he has with his hands. We've seen Floyd Mayweather have these same problem with his hands. D-Free, what up? I think that the perfect person to go to when you have those griddle hands like that is Floyd Mayweather. We seen Floyd talking to Shakur. A lot of y'all thinking, oh, he is. He's trying to steal Shakur. No, I doubt that. I think one time he wanted Shakur, but Shakur had his reasons for not going with him. Because, you know, Floyd wants you to do what Floyd wants you to do. And Shakur wasn't, I guess he wasn't having that. But Floyd Mayweather would be the perfect person to go to for advice about having griddle hands. I don't know nothing about having griddle hands, you know what I'm saying? I don't know that. I don't know nothing about that. I think even if there's a point in the fight where that happens and he happens to hurt his hand or something, I believe he'll get through it, but he's going to have to work for that win. You know, if y'all think that William Zepeda is just going to come in there and lay down for him, it is not going to happen. He's going to make him work. I see something happening where, I don't know what round it'll be, where Shakur will hurt his hand, and it probably will play a little effect on how he performs. But I think all in well, he'll get the job done. It won't be nothing to panic over. But a lot of y'all are still not going to even be satisfied with this because we're still walking around with this tank. And I'm like, you know, I don't know what y'all want. Tank gotta want it. And I don't think Tank doesn't want it for us not being scared. I don't think he's interested. For whatever reason. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. I'm off that. Shakur gonna get his ass whipped? I mean, I don't know, Free. We thought that Rolly was gonna get his ass whipped. See how that turned out. Not trying to compare them. I'm not making no predictions no more in boxing, man. I'm shutting my mouth, man. Because whenever I think I got something figured out, I don't. I don't know, man. You know what? If that happens, because anything's possible, Free, that would be nasty work. That would be nasty work. Hey Josh, that would be nasty work if that happened. If he defeats Stevenson, sheesh. But see, I hope it don't happen because a lot of y'all don't like him anyway. So that's gonna give y'all more of a reason to talk shit about Shakur. I ain't gonna go against my brother. Don't get me wrong. Anything can happen, but I mean, damn, if it happens, what can we do, right? In boxing, you gotta expect the unexpected. But if that happens, that's crazy. But where does that leave William Zepeda? Because who else is at 35? Does he go to 40? What does he do? How old? Does anybody even know how old William Zepeda is? Because, you know, dudes be young, but they be having old faces. Does anybody even know how old dude is? I'm just asking. Not that it would matter. I'm just asking because a lot of these dudes, they'll be young with old faces. And it'd be crazy. Yeah, well, it will. It might not to you, Free, but it will to a lot of people. For the real fans. William is 28. Oh, he's right up there with Shakur. Shakur is... Oh, damn. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Does William Zepeda look 28 years old? Joe, I don't know. I can't say that because there's a lot of people I went to school with. I'm 42 years old. There's a lot of people I went to school with that they don't look 42. And a lot of them are not on drugs. Some of them might be doing some. A lot of them are not on drugs. Some of them were looking old when I was in high school. When we were 18, some of them was already looking 30. Stressed out. They had a lot of responsibilities. So no, I won't say it's PED. I can't say because if that's the case, I gotta blame everybody I went to school with for something. Yeah. Well, I don't know about cigarettes because I smoked cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes from the time I was 16. I just stopped cigarettes in 2019. So, you know what I'm saying? And I still don't look 42. I just think, you know. So, but I don't know. It's a lot of. I don't. All right. I want to be careful how I say this. I don't want to say a lot of foreigners. It's a lot of people that they just don't look their age, man. And sometimes it could be good, sometimes it be bad. If you're 40 something and you looking like you're well done on yeah, I've been quitting. If you're 42 and you look 30 or you look 20 something, that's not bad. But when you're 42 and you look 75 or if you look 60, that's a problem. That's a big problem. That's why a lot of these times people want to see birth certificates and IDs and all because you don't know if people are really their age. How many kids are playing baseball now, right? That you telling them that they telling you that the child's 11, but come to find out that child is 14. That should be crazy, yo. This kid be 14 and damn near with a mustache. You got almost got a beard. Ain't that crazy? Sorry, y'all, I was glancing at something. So yeah, it happens. But I think I can't call this a chess match. I don't know how this is going to go. We watched Shakur's last performance. I didn't know dude, so I was expecting Shakur to go in there. I don't know what I was expecting because I didn't know what dude would go in there and do. Shakur pretty much made it look easy. William Zepeda and Tevin Farmer. That could have went anyway. Sometimes I feel like this should have been Shakur and Tevin Farmer. That's just how I feel. I'm not knocking William Zepeda. That's just how I feel. This really should have been Jersey versus Philly. But I'll take the Mexico versus USA. I like that. I like that. Mexico versus USA is something that's been going on for years. A lot of y'all gonna say because as soon as you found out Shakur had Puerto Rican in him, now you're saying Puerto Rico versus Mexico. A lot of y'all need to stop. Because if y'all didn't find out he had that in him, y'all wouldn't even be entertaining that. So, to avoid all that nonsense, I go USA versus Mexico. This is gonna be great. But yo, who else is at 35 though, y'all? See, because I don't never take the time to go through the 35 list. Who else is at 35? Because other than that, it might be time for Shakur to join the 40 club. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, right? Say if the 10 fights never happens, which I'm not, y'all banking on it more than I am. I don't give a shit about it no more. What does he do? Does he join the 40 club? Because what would be else at 35 for him? Yeah, Erico. What do y'all want to see Shakur do? He'll be damn near 30. You don't want to see him keep playing with 35, right? Let's say he goes there, he does an outstanding job. Wouldn't 40 be next? Because what's that 35? I'm just saying. What's he going to do? Wait for somebody from 30 to move up to 35? Why can't he go up there free? Everybody else went up there. And a lot of them guys that go up there that went up to 40, they ain't got power like that. Why can't he go up there? Shit, if Ryan Garcia could talk about going to 47 to fight a Boots, or T.O. could talk about fighting a Boots, no disrespect to them. I mean, shit. They can do it, why can't he do it? I think any man can do whatever they want to do. We thought it was a dumb idea that Mikey Garcia would go up to fight freaking Earl Spence. We thought that was dumb, but hey, little man did it. I mean, what he gonna do? Wait for somebody at 30 to come to 35? It doesn't matter if he ain't everybody else. We can't tell that man what he can't do. If Ryan Garcia could do it and all the rest of them could do it, that man could do it. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. It's the hand, man. Yeah. Well, they got something. Y'all remember that episode where he, well, you know what? Erico? I think Free, a couple of us talked about this. I would love to see Keyshawn Davis and Shakur. Do you know how big that would be? Do you know how big that would be? But let's just be honest. That's just going to be another fantasy fight that y'all going to keep entertaining. I think Keyshawn was with it. I think it's Shakur that's not with it. Yeah. I don't think, I mean, let's be real, y'all. Who's paying for that? I am. I'll definitely pay for it. I got key clipping and stopping Shakur because Keyshawn. Damn. Damn, Josh. You woke up feeling some kind of way today, Josh. Sheesh. He said kryptonite. And Abdullah Mason, we can forget that one. Oh man, we can totally forget that one. I'm waiting to see a Keyshawn Davidson Abdullah. That's what I want to see. Shit. Who's next for Key? We're gonna get the key. We're gonna get the key next. Andy Cruz is there too. You know what, Erico? You just gave me something to think about. You gave me something to think about. Oh, you might have just gave me my next topic. Yo, let's get. I'm telling you, let's get it though, cause we ain't gonna be able to hide from Abdullah. Abdullah beat on. That's how he got signed top rank. Josh Sanders, you ain't shit, man. Hey, man, you ain't about to do that. Josh, you ain't about to do that. Hey, Josh, don't come in here early in the morning with your BS, man. It's too early in the morning for your shenanigans, man. Damn. You know what? I ain't gonna make no comment on that, Josh. Hey, Josh, you got it, man. You got that one, man. I don't know, man. You got that one. But I'm honest, call me a liar, Clarence. Hey, Josh, I ain't said nothing, man. I'm keeping my mouth closed on that one, bro. I ain't gonna say nada. Hey, I ain't debating that one. I ain't arguing with you. I ain't calling you a liar. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna stay out of that one, man. Sheesh, cause that's nasty work. Andy Cruz, though. Damn, I almost forgot about good old Andy. Hey, man. Yo, what do y'all think of Andy Cruz and Abdullah Mason look like? Sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. That'd probably be bad for old Andy, wouldn't it be? Abdullah Mason, Andy Cruz. That'd probably be old. I want to see it, though. I want to see it. What y'all think happened in that? How many rounds y'all give Andy? And be fair, y'all. Don't tell me y'all gonna come in here and give. I'll give Andy 4 rounds. We'll go good first 4 rounds. I just said this shit, man. I just said don't give him 4 rounds. Before you even said something, Josh, I said don't give me. Oh man, Josh, man. I just said don't give him 4 rounds. Damn. 4 rounds? Eric, what you think? D-Free, what you think? Tay, how many rounds? How many rounds would you give him? Hey, Abdullah different, man. I think when I come back here too, when I come back here, I got something I want to do. I'm a stir some shit up when I come back in here. Damn. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You gotta jump Abdullah, man. Y'all gotta jump. Like everybody in 35 gotta jump Abdullah. They need to just jump him. Whenever y'all see him in the locker room, jump him. That's the only way y'all might be able to beat him. Jump him. Somebody, so as you see him coming out the bathroom, just stall off on him. Because other than that, that kid's something different, man. Ohio fighters is something different anyway. I don't know what kind of water they drink, what kind of food they eat, what kind of miles they run, what kind of neighborhoods they live in, what kind of households they grew up in. Ohio is different. We talk about Philly being different. Sheesh. Lord have mercy. Gondo, what up? Shout out to the mighty LDBC. O'Shea been clowning. Oh yeah, O'Shea, yeah. Damn, Andy. Okay. So what happens with Abdullah and Keyshawn? Now be careful how y'all answer that one. Be careful how y'all answer that one. Shakur versus Andy is a good. Be careful how y'all answer that. Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn. Let's come on now. Hey, Free, talk to me. Eric O, Josh Sanders, y'all talk to me. Mason wins. Damn, you didn't even break it down, D-Free. You ain't even say how he wins. You just jumped straight to the winning category. Split decision? Mason? Okay. Does anybody get knocked down in that fight, though? Y'all see anybody hitting the canvas? Because somebody going to hit the canvas in that. Y'all ain't going to tell me that's going to be a straight up one. Somebody back going to kiss the canvas. We just don't know which one who it'll be. But that's a hell of a fight, though. That's a hell of a fight. Abdullah, most likely. Oh, damn. I've been said that a long time ago. Nothing changed. Probably both. Wouldn't that be crazy if they in there and round for round they just going at it and Keyshawn fall one time, Abdullah fall one time, Keyshawn get up and knock him down, Abdullah get up and knock you. That shit would be crazy, man. That shit would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy to see that. But I want to see it. I want to see it. I forgot about Andy being in that class. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget about Abdullah, but just for a split second, I almost did. What's our boy that? What's our boy that we thought beat T.O.? What's his name? Jermaine. What's his name? Jermaine. What's the dude? D Free. I see Jermaine. I see Keyshawn get hurt to the body. You seen him get hurt to the body. Ooh, Lord. What's our boy? Jermaine Ortiz. Is Jermaine Ortiz still at... Jermaine Ortiz is at 40, right? If Mason worked the body with those angles. I ain't gonna lie to you right now, Okondo. Eventually 35 is gonna get quiet. If you notice, everybody's slowly moving out of their divisions, right? And then you got some people taking their time because they kind of, I don't want to call a fighter scared, but let's keep it real. Shakur versus... You didn't put no name, D Free, versus who? A lot of people, I don't want to call them scared because these guys are fighters, but they make smart moves. A lot of dudes ain't trying to run into certain people. Oh, I don't know about that one, Free. Damn it, Free. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Free. I think I'm going to sit that one out, Free. I don't know about that one. Damn, Free got me scratching my head and all that. I don't know, Free. Yeah. But the condo is real though. I'm telling you, a lot of these dudes, the ones that you see that's playing it very careful, that's been playing in the same division for 3 or 4 years, there's consequences to that. People don't understand that. They get too comfortable at their weight. You know what's the biggest mistake? And I could be wrong, and I want somebody to correct me on it. And if I'm wrong, it's okay. Earl Spence letting Crawford get comfortable at 47. There's certain weight classes that people just got too comfortable at when they should have did what they did and got out. But I know a lot of fighters were trying to become undisputed. A lot of them were trying to become great. But if you're chilling in the same weight class for about 4 years, just know that it's only a certain amount of time before that shit catches up to you. Either you can't make weight anymore, or you're going to run into what you were looking for. Because after a while, your body is going to let you know you can't carry this weight no more like you used to. Everybody knows that shit. You're not going to... If you came into a weight division at 22 years old, you know damn well by the time you get 28 or 29, shit going to start changing. After a while, your body can't make that weight no more. All right, so what? You came in at 22. If you damn near going on 30, your body is going to change. You can't make that weight no more. Now you on stage looking like Skeletor. You want to scare your kids in the morning? They get up to go get a bowl of cereal, and they in the house screaming. Don't even recognize their own damn father. Because you look like Skeletor and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with these dudes, right? They make it seem like it's always just about money. But a lot of times, that's why I guess they overprice themselves too. Because a lot of guys be like, shit, if I got to fight this dude, you're going to have to give me a bag. Because I'm going to be sitting out for a while after fighting this dude. But they know exactly what they are doing. I got feeling that Shakur versus Zepeda is going to look like Canelo versus Skull. Well, I tell you what, Free. It's already bad enough that they're doing it here in New York. If that happens, because I'm not going to lie, Turkey Island sheet cards, they be okay. Depends on who's on there and who you like to watch. We don't need that. We already have, because people already have concerns of how the Edgar Berlanga fight is going to go. So let's just say if the Edgar Berlanga fight is boring and the Shakur fight is boring, it's not going to be a good look. And that's a pretty damn good card that they have on July 12th. So, I don't know, man. I hope not. And I watched the Canelo and Skull on YouTube. Like, because I wasn't watching it. So, you know, I tell you, when I'm not watching something, that's what I mean. I'm not streaming it. I'm not looking at it. If that happens, Shakur doesn't make it out of this. Shit, now that they talking about doing it in Central Park. But shout outs to Shakur, shout out to Wally Moses. They know those especially Wally, that's my guy right there, man. I need to get him on the show too, man. At some point. But when you just start thinking about the landscape of 35, there's so much talent out there. Yo, you know what, man? That's what Turk should do, man. Put on a whole tournament for 35, man. Y'all remember the tournament that they had? Not just the Super 6. Remember they had the what was it, the 147, 154, where it was Bernard Hopkins, Trinidad. Oh, God. Who else, man? William Joppy. It was a couple of them, man. But that won't happen, right? Turk can make it happen. Because, you know, he going to give you that bag. That bag that they can't get in America, they can go over there and get it. But, I mean, how safe is it to keep running over there for that bag when you know you're not going to go over there to put on your best performance? Yeah, Super 6 too. How safe is it to keep running over there if you know you're not going to go over there and put on your best performance? Because I'm not going to lie, y'all. Let's keep it real. Somebody offer you $4 or $5 million. They always call the Super 6. Yeah. Let's be real. If somebody offer you $4 or $5 million and you like, shit, all I got to do is go over there and fight. You never said I had to go over there and win and fight my hardest so I could be able to come back for another payday. In your mind, it's all I have to do is go over there and fight. Which means, hell, if I get my ass knocked out, if I get stopped, if I quit on the stool, I don't give a damn what nobody say. I just got my biggest payday. Do y'all think that's the mindset of these dudes? Especially with going over there? Is that the mindset of them? If you give me $4 or $5 million, something that I couldn't get in America. See, over here in America, you might offer me 1.5, right? But over there, Turk might say, well, I'll match that. How about I give you $5 million? They offer you 1.5, I'll give you $5 million. Motherfucker finna pack their bags real quick. It be gone. Yeah, I'm gonna take the $5 million because he can give me something that y'all not giving me. That's cool, but how many people are gonna live up to that? Yeah, exactly, Joe. Taking the cash and dancing off to the beach. Dancing off to the beach. Oh, I don't care what the fans think. I don't care what the fans think about me. I don't care nothing about none of that. I'm all about the money. He can't do that with the younger guys, but not the champions. They letting that yeah, they not letting that happen. A lot of these younger guys are going to get that bag, and I'm not mad at the young guys. But you also can go out there and get your ass stretched out trying to get that bag. It might not go the way you think it's going to go. Like I said, nobody thought Ryan Garcia and Rolly would went the way it went. Shit. You can get yourself seriously. Damn, I forgot it's raining outside. I'm tripping. You can seriously get yourself hurt trying to get that bag. So you just got to be, these guys got to be careful. I want them to make all the money they can, because when this boxing shit is over, man, I don't want to catch none of them on 42nd Street digging in the damn garbage can. You know how many former world champions we got walking in New York City that a lot of us don't know who they are, man, but they digging in garbage cans, they homeless. Some of them are working regular 9-to-5 jobs. You know what I mean? Mine said they already put themselves on. Yeah. Risking it for $1. You going out there thinking, or your mindset is Arcando. The mindset is too, oh, this is gonna be easy money. This gonna be easy. For $5 mil, oh, this is easy. And then you go in there and you get dealt with. Then you see them disappear for 6 months to a year. They take that $5 million and disappear. You know what I be hating, Arcando? You know what bothers me? When I see guys more at fights than them training. You know how you see guys at fights, you like, damn, I ain't seen him in a minute. And just because you don't see videos of him, that doesn't mean he's not training. But when you see them at fights, you be like, damn, I see them in more fights. When the hell we gonna see them fight? They show up to everybody's fight. You be like, damn, when are y'all getting in the ring? Yeah, I got a fight date coming soon. They tell you that shit for like a year. Fight date coming soon. Fight date coming soon. Y'all stay tuned. I'm like, you said that like 6 months ago. Shit. Who has a fight date in 2 years? You can catch me in August of 2027. Hey, August 12th, 2027, your boy's back in the ring. The fuck? I'll be sitting there like, if you can make all these fights, my man, when are we seeing you back in the ring? You stay so much on social media talking, when are you going to be in the ring? But then old Turkey Al-Sheikh, he comes and saves the day. They going to be on 42nd Street acting like they a statue for the money up right there. Yo, D-Free, shut up. they all retired and damaged. Yeah. Oh, D-Free's at. Yeah, Joe, they do. Oh, yo, y'all are some damn idiots. It's too early in the morning for y'all shenanigans. Y'all are stupid, man. That's why I love y'all. Well, damn, D-Free. Yeah, Arcando, D-Free don't. Now the problem is when I go to 42nd, now that Free said that, he gonna have me look at that big ass statue that's down there, the dude that be walking, and I'm gonna just bust out laughing. And he ain't gonna wanna, he don't know why I'm laughing. And the first thing I'm gonna do is be like, that damn D-Free, man. That damn D-Free get on my nerve, bruh. He won't let nobody live, man. But we laughing about it, but in all reality, it's true. I know. Thank you, Joe. You know why, Joe? You know why it's so laid back and chill? Because I have some of the greatest people like D-Free, Josh Sanders, Arcando. I have some great people on my live. These lives are always supposed to be funny and joking. If you ever have to go to a live where it's too serious and everybody's cursing each other out, we all are men. I'm sure some of us got kids, some of us might have grandkids, so it's just all about respect. We can agree to disagree. Me and D-Free disagree a lot on a lot of stuff. That's still my brother, and I still love him.
It's a lot of shit I'm gonna say that he's not gonna agree with. It's a lot of stuff that he's gonna say that I'm not gonna agree with. At the end of the day, that's still my brother. I don't give a shit. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. Ain't nobody gonna harm him because we don't do that. We all family. So we not gonna allow none of that to happen. Not on my watch. But we want these guys to realize that all money ain't good money neither. All money ain't good money. You can get your ass paralyzed even chasing 1.5. You can get it. You can get it. You better hope that you are able to spend that. You better hope that you're able to spend that. Because you have somebody out there that's just as hungry as you. They're not as popular as you. Their social media following is not as big as yours. A lot of them don't really have the muscle behind them like that, but they get opportunities, right? So while you're treating them like they're nothing, right, trying to follow that Floyd shit, this is easy work, and then go out there and you get your ass handed to you by a guy that was ranked 25 in the division. Yo, man. Yo, D Free, get out of here with that shit, man. Get out of here with that, man. I'm not even, get out of here with that, Free. I'm not even like with you. Oh, Lord. And me and Free talked about this. These guys in these lower divisions, I'm telling you, a lot of them can beat your favorite fighter. They just can't get an opportunity. A lot of them can't get an opportunity to showcase what they're going to do. I guarantee you, take some of these guys that you might have never heard of that's ranked number 12 or number 20 or number 22 and see what happened. Put him in there and just see what happened. Well, if he's that good, why is he ranked number 22? Yeah. If he's that good, why is he ranked number 22? That ain't got nothing to do with him fighting your favorite fighter. It has nothing to do with it. Oh, hell no. Dillian White coming back? Oh, I won't be watching that. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Did y'all know this Dillian White coming back? Oh, man, I ain't watching that dude, man. Hey, yo, man, that dude get too many damn opportunities, man. You talk about somebody getting opportunities? Jesus Christ. Jesus, man, that dude, the opportunities that dude get be crazy. He's fighting, well, I don't know who this dude is. Hold on, because I'm looking at it through my phone. Yeah, I don't care neither, yo, for real. I really don't, because the last time I seen him, he looked like a drunk man outside the club with his ass in the air. Or better yet, he was on his back. That's crazy. Turkey need to give him a nice little payday so he can get his ass on and go away. Go away. I'd like to see Deontay Wilder stretch him out. I promise I'd like to see Wilder stretch his ass out. I would love to see that. I would pay for that, actually, to see Wilder stretch him out. But William Zepeda, Shakur Stevenson is going to be great. I'm just wondering what's next for the core after this. Do we start entertaining? Do we go back to start entertaining him and Keyshawn Davis? Because I don't think right now it might be too early. What do y'all think? It'll be too early for Abdullah Mason. And what does he get from Abdullah? What does he get out of that? I'd like to see either him take on Andy Cruz, maybe, or Keyshawn Davis. Maybe we should keep pushing it. Oh, yeah, well, I didn't think about that, Free. I didn't think about that. Oh, man, this dude right here crazy, man. Free's a nut. I mean, I'm just anxious to see. And if William Zepeda beats him, what's next for Zepeda? Do we get Zepeda, Keyshawn Davis? And where does Tevin Farmer still fit in this? I'm just asking that. Even though he lost to Zepeda twice, we seen George Kambosos lose to Devin twice and still get an opportunity. Right? Where does that leave Tevin Farmer? Where does he still fit in all this? Because we can't just still push him out the way. Tevin can still fight. He might not be everybody's favorite fighter, but he still can fight. Where does that leave him? And do y'all think Frank Martin will come back at 35, or do you think he'll come back at 40? Frank might be somewhere putting on a lot of weight. Tevin... Well, no, we talking about 35, so he is in this conversation. We just brought up Keyshawn Davis. He wasn't in this conversation, or Abdullah Mason. We speaking on 35. I'm just want to know where does he fit in on this. He moved up already. I figured he was going to move up. You know why? Before anybody even talked about it, D. Free will tell you. I said I would love to see Frank Martin come back at 40 and take on Gary Antoine. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Keyshawn is the champion. Yeah, we know. We know. Do we get Zepeda and Keyshawn free if that happens? Because it seems like the Shakur and Keyshawn is quiet. Zepeda and Keyshawn would be bananas. But for some reason, I see Zepeda getting stopped. Bad. I see him getting stopped bad. I see him getting busted up, bloody nose, all that. That's what I see. Does Key want to go for? I'm just you know, a lot of these, and I'm not speaking for Keyshawn, but the problem is, Erico, a lot of these guys will tell you, they try to convince you that they want to be great. They don't ever tell you that they fight for legacy. A lot of them don't give a shit about legacy. They just care about money. They tell you that they want to be undisputed. Two things. They either backtrack on what they say, or they just end up getting into a place where everything that they were standing for, they just seem to forget it and move on. I'm sure Keyshawn does, but sometimes I don't know, man. Boxing gets to a place where it's just like you think you understand it and you don't, because sometimes when we think we understand and we're following it, something happens that throws us off track, and then we're trying to figure out what happened, why did this happen, and the first thing everybody says is, it's business, it's business. I understand that, but sometimes, you know, it leaves us confused, because when we think we understand what's going on, we don't. Smoke, what up? Everybody go subscribe to Smoke Session. We don't understand. Boxing could be confusing. The business part could be confusing sometimes, because when we think we understood something and we figure, okay, nobody has to explain it to me again, I got it. Okay, that's how that works? Cool. And then they'll give us a fight, and we go, what happened? Perfect example, right? Now, it was just announced that the Canelo and Crawford fight was supposed to, they already had a venue and a date, right? Now they changed the date, which is the next day on the 13th, and now they're looking for a venue. That wasn't put out by me. That was on Ring Magazine. Y'all know they work with Turkey and them. That was put out. So now I'm like, huh? I said, okay, it was September 12th and it was in Vegas. Now they're deciding is it going to be Vegas, Los Angeles, or possibly here in New York. But it ain't going to be here in New York. The biggest fight we probably have got here is Katie Taylor and Madison. That's about it. Everything else that comes here, it always hits the theater. These girls are coming back to do it twice in the Garden, which means they do way better than your favorite fighter. Your favorite fighter comes to New York, shit. They put them in the McDonald's parking lot. These ladies come, they put them on a big stage. Nasty work. Nasty work. But, so now I'm like, okay. Yeah, we had AJ, but see, that was 2019. I wish I could have went to that one. I wish I could have went to that. I wasn't even in media at the time. I didn't even have a podcast at the time. I wish I would have had it at that time. But it's all good though. Yeah, we had that. We had a couple of joints, but yeah. So now to see what Canelo and Crawford is gonna be, we got to sit back now. We got to sit back. Yeah, he did get back. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. You know what? That's one of my favorite upset fights to go back and watch. Is AJ and Andy. And if Andy would have kept it up, Andy would have been great. Andy would have been great. I'm not saying he would have been the best heavyweight, but if Andy would have kept on, he would have been great. I wanted to see him and Wilder get it on. I thought we were going to see that. And it never happened, man. And I'm kind of disappointed that it did. And this is why it's important to make these fights happen, because 20 years from now, we don't want to be sitting around regretting it. Or I'm not regretting it. We just mad that it didn't happen. It's the fighters they're going to end up regretting it. All you have to do is take a page out of Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis. Look at some of the greatest fights that never happened. And for whatever reason why it didn't happen. Yo, y'all know the two people I always want to see fight at like 47? I always wanted to see didn't. Yeah, I know his father wanted Andy wanted a lot. Yeah, I always wanted to see Trinidad and Shane Mosley get it on. Not to ever say they was in talks. Shane Mosley and Zab Judah was supposed to got it on. And I remember Zab hurt himself. He cut himself in the shower. He was in Vegas. Something happened. And I thought the fight, this was like 08, maybe 09. Never happened. I was mad. I was like, damn, I never knew what it would be. So it's important for a lot of these fights to happen, man. It's important. Not just because, we want to see these two guys get it on, but it makes, for some of these fights, it makes a lot of sense. Because like I said, you got fighters who wake up today and be like, damn, I should have took that fight. I should have took that. That would have solidified my legacy. But the problem is, these dudes don't care about legacy. They don't care about belts. I want the biggest bag. And I understand that. You have your family, you have a mortgage, you have a team to pay. I get it. Trust me, I get it. You have a lot of people that depend on you. Which, I'm going to speak about how I feel about that, because I'm not getting wealthy to take care of 1,000 people. I don't care who you are. Because when I'm broke and I don't have nothing, which I should have something, ain't none of y'all going to be able to do anything for me. I've talked to a lot of fighters that were in a position where they took care of a lot of people, and today they got to go to charity events, and you might have to pay to get one of their pictures, or pay to take a picture with them, or pay to get your glove signed. And it's like you don't see none of these people that they took care of. You know who you see with them? You see their wives with them. They day ones. When their wives could have been like, the money going, I'm going too. You washed up. You ain't got nothing. What am I staying with you for? Let me go find the next heavyweight champion or welterweight champion. So I feel some kind of way about all that trying to take care. I'm responsible for a lot of people. I ain't responsible for a lot of people. Shit. You gonna be responsible for yourself. I'll put you in position to make money, but that's it. Yeah, man. I'll put you in position to make money, but I'm not gonna be responsible for you. Because when the money going, you gonna be going with it. My wife right now is one of my best friends, my business partner. When I die, everything goes to my wife. Whatever I made from No Duck Zone, whatever I've, worked for, all that goes to her. You think it's gonna be left for people to come in and go, oh, I'll take this, I'll take that, I'll take this, I'll take that. Get out of here. Get out of here. You can't tell these people who they can take care of or who they can't take care of, because some of them are in position where they feel like they want to take care of everybody. I just hope that when it's all said and done, all these people that they're taking care of will come back and take care of them if they're ever in the position where they don't have any more money. Because everybody loves you when you're at the top. The minute you get down here, y'all seen that movie Southpaw? Anybody seen the movie Southpaw? I forgot the guy who the actor name. Shit. But y'all seen Southpaw? Y'all seen that? Y'all seen how they did him? The man lost his daughter, had to go back to court. He went from living in a mansion to having to go get an apartment. Where was everybody? Yeah, Jake. Where was everybody then? His wife got killed. There's only I think out of all the people, there was only one guy that came back in his life. Where was all the rest of them other people? Did they not go and be with another fighter in their corner? This is the world we live in, y'all. That's how jacked up it is, man. So when you out there and you working and you hustling, don't be out there trying to think about taking care of 100 people or 500 people. Because I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, none of their asses is going to be around for you. Where they at? Where they at? So y'all have to keep that in mind. Don't be out there trying to take care of everybody, because I know I'm not. I'll give you a job if you want it. That's the best I could do for you. You got to make these people work. These people think because they're family, they obligated to have money. No, you got to work for yours. Give them jobs. Carry my bags. Make sure my breakfast is fixed. Shit, go wash my car. Go make my travel arrangements. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure when I do interviews, certain questions ain't asked. Shit like that. Don't just show up in front of my door saying, hey, look, man, I'm in a bond. I need $500. I need $5,000 because 500 is too cute. That's not enough. I need $5,000. Okay, you need $5,000? Shit, well, what for? Come on, you gonna question me about what I need? We family. Man, what that mean? I give you $5,000 a day. Shit, you be coming back either for another $5,000 or you be needing 10. You ain't gonna leech off me. And this is what some of these fighters, when they price themselves out, I understand why they doing it. But it can cost you your career sometime, because you're missing out on fights that you should be taking. But hey, I can't tell people what to do, right? I'm not a manager. I'm not a promoter. I'm not a matchmaker. I'm just a guy who loves boxing. One day I will be in that category. I'm working on it, so y'all pay attention. One day you're gonna look up. You're gonna see me in one of these places. So hopefully when y'all start putting in for y'all credentials, I could be the guy that gets you in the building. You know what I mean? But like I said, Zepeda, Shakur going down July 12th here in New York. Press conferences tomorrow. I got to get up in that press conference tomorrow, man. They kind of they fooling around with me right now, man. So I got some phone calls to make to some people over in Ring Magazine, and we're gonna get some things together right now. But make sure y'all smash the like button. I appreciate y'all for joining me. As always, every morning, man. Rather if it's the morning chop ups or boxing, I appreciate y'all. I love every single last one of y'all, man, because y'all the greatest people to have in the chat. Y'all don't come through here disrespectful. You don't come through here cursing, or acting crazy. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all be good. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go.